Valley Connection is brought to you by RPS Video Productions.
Welcome to this edition of the Valley Connection, a monthly show designed to keep you informed of our Valley's issues, concerns, and events, and brought to you by RPS Video Recording Services. I'm Nancy Lopez, and as you can see, I am alone in the studio. Cesaria could not be with us today, but I'm sure she'll be back next month. Well, happy 2014. It's finally here. I hope you are as excited as I am about the brand new year. And speaking of excitement, we have some great segments we want to share with you this month. We're going to start off with a look into our historical past. We got to visit the Estudillo Mansion near downtown San Jacinto. Also, we wanted to show some highlights from the Hemet Christmas Parade that were taken from last month. And we also have the Hemet San Jacinto Unified School District Student of the Month. And then we're going to end with, we got to sit down in the studio with City Councilman from San Jacinto, Scott Miller, and he's going to share some very exciting projects that's happening in the city of San Jacinto. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back right after this. We are here at one of our Valley's oldest historic treasures, the Estudillo Mansion. This is a home that was restored dating back to 1885, belonging to the Estudillo family, located near downtown San Jacinto. We are here to link some of the past with some of the present holiday magic. Francisco Estudillo was the original owner of the Estudillo Mansion. He was the first postmaster of San Jacinto and San Jacinto's second mayor. He also served as a mission Indian agent. If you're fortunate enough, maybe some Saturday you would be able to hear someone play from this beautiful 1906 piano. One of the lovely docents that you would meet here at the Estudillo Mansion is Sharon Teresiano, and she's going to give us some history of the Estudillo Mansion.
This house was built in 1885 by Francisco Estudillo. He was the youngest son of a man down in San Diego, Jose Antonio Estudillo, and that man was very prominent in Mexican politics, Mexican government. He was also military. He was major domo, they called him, of the San Luis Rey Mission. And because of all these things, Mexico gave him an enormous land grant. Now, he had 12 children, so he began dividing it up. And some of the girls got a hunk of it. They married Pico, Aguirre, Nicosia, all kinds of Spanish names. Therefore, you have different land grants. A girl married Pico. That became the Pico Ranch. There was the Aguirres. They were all local people. Again, our man was his youngest son, youngest of all 12 children. So he ultimately got this grant and built the house. The house was in an earthquake in 1992, the Landers earthquake. The lady who was living here privately could not afford to fix it. She ultimately sold it to the county of Riverside. They took one look, gave it to San Jacinto, and then Phil Brigandi, I don't know if you know him, he managed to get us on the National Registry of Historic Buildings. Through that, we managed to get a grant to retrofit it for earthquake safety. They did that around 2000, the year 2000. Then we got another grant to restore it on the inside. They came in, scraped down everything, walls, ceiling, floor, everything. And what you're looking at today is what they determined it looked like in 1885.
Now you give tours and you are open on
Saturday, most every Saturday, 11 to 4.
There is so much to see here at the Estudillo Mansion, so much of our history and Valley's past. They also host numerous events like weddings, receptions, private parties, and historical reenactments, as well as numerous city events. So for more information, check out the City of San Jacinto's website listed on the screen. We sure had a great time visiting a little bit of our past here at the Estudillo Mansion.
I really like my golf bag skate. Now that I'm older, this 60-pound bag's pretty heavy. Now I can get it to the cart without any pain to my back or knees.
The reliable adjustable golf bag skate, powder-coated steel with durable wheels, is made in San Jacinto, California.
I love my golf bag skate. Since my bag is so heavy and I'm so little, it makes it hard for me to get it from the car to the cart. It allows me just to get out here and I'm ready to play.
Roll your heavy golf bag with ease. Visit our website at thegolfbagskate.com.
The San Jacinto Chamber of Commerce and the Hemet San Jacinto Chamber of Commerce are proud to recognize this month's Student of the Month from the Hemet and San Jacinto school districts. From Hemet High School, James McElroy was chosen this month. James overcame difficult life challenges after experiencing the unexpected death of his father. With the help from his teachers, James came back strong and is now participating in an award-winning automotive program at Hemet High School. Congratulations, James. Tahquitz High School recognizes Alexander Steele as their Student of the Month. Alexander has overcome shyness and has become a humble but passionate, loyal, intelligent young man. Alexander is also part of Tahquitz ROTC program and very much enjoys helping others. Congratulations to Alexander. San Jacinto High School recognizes Elena Castro for this month's Student of the Month. Elena was known to be very shy, but through the ROTC program at San Jacinto High School, she has become flight commander and is now a strong leader. Elena is also the ASB president and is dedicated to community service. She hopes to become an officer in the Air Force. Congratulations, Elena. Mountain View High School recognizes Jose Bustamante for their Student of the Month. Jose came from a rough school district in LA. He was behind a lot of credits. Since attending the Mountain View High School, his work ethic has been unbelievable. In the past 3 months, he has made up 75 credits and has passed his benchmark in the 80s and above. One of his teachers said she has never seen anything like it. Congratulations, Jose. And congratulations to all of the students for this month. A special thank you to the sponsors that help support this program. And now, we'll take you out to a special house in Menifee that we filmed last month. You don't want to miss this.
Hi there, it's Bob Madden with the Valley Connection, and I'm here at the legendary Carne's house in Menifee, right near Menifee Lakes, the corner of Calle Pompey and Newport Road. And this house is amazing inside and out. Attracts hundreds, if not thousands of visitors every year, and you can see them lined up over here waiting to get inside the house. Why are they lined up here? Well, because this house has tons of displays, detail in every room, and it's open to the public and very friendly hosts, Mary and Chris Carnes. And we're going to learn a little bit more about them, why this place is so popular, and maybe even talk to some of the people that came here. Let's do it. We're talking with Mary Carnes inside this beautiful house. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
This is all your construction. This is your panorama. What do you call this?
Well, it's our Christmas village. When I was growing up, my mom, she always had a little village under her tree. So when we got married, I had a little village under my tree, and it kept growing and growing.
But it has really grown. I mean, you're almost legendary now in the Menifee area. People come from all over to see this place. I mean, you've got outside, inside, you have people walk through here. It's kind of funny, you've got to share how this all started many years ago. You entered a contest, right?
Yeah, 22 years ago, we entered it was a nationwide contest for these houses. Most of these houses are Department 56. And so we entered a contest and we won the grand prize.
You came in first.
We came in first. And that year, the LA Times published a story about us on Christmas Day. And every year, we always had a party for our family and friends. So that party is the Saturday after Christmas. Well, that Saturday, after the article was published in the Times, I was looking around the house at all the people, and I told my husband, Chris, I said, there's a lot of people from your office I've never met. And he looked at me and he said, I thought they were from your office.
So they're strangers.
So yeah, we looked around and our whole house was full of people that neither one of us knew, all from that article.
And that kicked it all off.
Absolutely. We thought, well, this is really cool. This is a neat thing to do, to share it with the community.
This is your husband. Your name is?
Chris.
Chris, you're the chef here.
I am.
What are we cooking tonight?
Well, tonight we've got broccoli cheddar bacon potato soup. We've got spicy weenies. A little bit later we'll probably have some seafood chowder. Tomorrow night chili.
And you make this food for?
Whoever comes in.
That's amazingly generous.
You know what? This house is all about joy, and sometimes eating provides a lot of joy to people, so that's my contribution.
I've been here when there's been hot cocoa. Obviously, you've got the cookies here.
It brought out the kid in me. There's so many things to see.
I love it here, too.
It's the Menifee Neighbor Trio, ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Fixin' and blitzing and all of his reindeer are pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing and children singing.
So a lot of people have asked me, what's the oldest thing in the house? There's a Santa upstairs in one of the windows. I'm 59 and he's 60. He was purchased in December of 1953, and it almost caused a divorce in the family. At the time, that Santa was about $25. The house payment, as I recollect, was about $12. And it probably started a Christmas tradition that we still have to this day. He's like I say, he's come back to me. I'm the oldest son, so Santa's now part of our family. He just got a complete makeover last year. Mary's cousin, Mary Ann, helped refurbish from head to toe, all new clothes. But those are the kinds of memories that I cherish. You know, why we really enjoy having people come to our house and sharing all the things that we have. We've been really lucky over the years, and it's just a lot of fun for us to have people come and share. Thank you.
'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got bags.
So Mary, what is the deal with the cans here?
Well, about 6 years ago, we decided to ask people to bring non-perishable items for the Menifee Community Cupboard. And because when people came and we would offer them something to drink, something to eat, they would ask, well, what can we give you? So we decided to support the Menifee Community Cupboard, who feeds about 1,000 families every month. And we collect thousands of pounds of food just in the month of December, and then we deliver it all to the cupboard in January.
He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again.
I hear water running in the bathroom here, and there's this deep voice going, ho, ho, ho. Sign says no peeking, but you know we got to peek. Oh my goodness. Santa taking a shower, being rubbed by Mrs. Claus. you think you're making a difference here?
Well, there's so many families that come and they've had a really bad year. Maybe a spouse has died or financial problems, and they come here and they just say that we help make their life a little better.
That is really powerful.
It is. So how can I stop doing this? I can't stop doing this.
Well, we thank you for doing this. This is really awesome.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
It's my buddy, Mary Carnes. Well, I figure this is as good a place as any to wrap it up. As you can see, the Carnes house is kid-friendly, and Santa waiting for your kids to come. And ho, back to you, sir. So every year, it's like this. Very open to the public, very friendly, and it's waiting for you right now for the holidays. For the Valley Connection, I'm Bob Madden. We'll talk to you next time.
A big event every year in our valley, the Hemet Christmas Parade, and we are here to show you some of the highlights.
The theme for this year's Hemet Christmas Parade was Salute to America because it was held on Pearl Harbor Day. With over 5,000 participants registered and 108 entries, this year's parade was one of Hemet's largest ever. The crowds were thick all up and down Florida Avenue, bundled up with their blankets and thick jackets, and covered by some umbrellas, even though it drizzled throughout the event, and it was in its low 40s. A very large crowd of spectators stayed on to give support and enjoy the parade. Here are some of the highlights.
This is DJ Praise Z, and I want to know who's excited for Christmas? Let's go.
We at RPS were very impressed with all the participants who had to endure the rain, but continued on to the end of the route with their holiday spirit as we stayed dry under a very large umbrella. Hemet has a lot to be proud of.
And welcome back. I am very honored to have with me Scott Miller, who is a San Jacinto City Council member as well as chairman of RCA. Now explain for us, I know it's an acronym, RCA stands for?
Government uses a lot of acronyms, and RCA stands for the Western Riverside County Conservation Authority. And we are mandated to put together 150,000 acres for habitat and conservation all throughout Riverside County.
This keeps you very busy, I know.
Very busy. We do a lot of work here regionally, obviously for Western Riverside County, but we also go to Washington, D.C. We work with the Senate. We work with Congress in regards to finding funding sources through what's going through the House right now is a water bill, and also the potential of a transportation bill, which will help us bring funding back to Riverside County to acquire more land and resources for the Habitat and Conservation Plan.
Speaking of transportation, you have a very big project.
Absolutely.
That's happening. It's very exciting. Not just in San Jacinto, but all over.
This is the Ramona Expressway widening project, and Phase 1 was launched earlier this year. Phase 1 goes from Sanderson all the way to Eagle on Ramona Expressway, and it expands the current expressway of 2 lanes up to 6 lanes. That's Phase 1. That is a $11 million project, which is completely funded through our resources coming from transportation fees from the Western Riverside County Council of Governments, and also Measure A fees coming from the Riverside County Transportation Commission. That's Phase 1, $11 million. And Phase 2 goes from Eagle on Ramona Expressway all the way to Lake Street, widening that from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. So that Phase 2 will be a $6 million project. So all total, we're right about close to $20 million, but we're really excited about this because it adds in a transportation artery in the northern part of the valley that is much needed. We're talking about folks that come off the 10 freeway through Lambs Canyon, or they're coming through Gilman Springs, and now you've got this huge road that's going to take them eastward over to the casino, and then from there over to East Hemet and into Val Vista area.
What project date are you looking at as far as completion?
We started it earlier this year in the summertime, and it's a 1-year project for Phase 1. Right now we are working with all the regional committees to find the funding, the $6 million for Phase 2. We're very close to that right now, which means that after Phase 1 completes in the summer of 2014, then we would immediately be able to move forward with Phase 2 and extend that completely out. It's going to lower the traffic jams. It's going to allow you to get across the valley in a much quicker amount of time.
I know we have so much to talk about, so little time. I'm going to quickly move on to a very exciting project or a partnership that you're looking at with Chevron.
Absolutely. You know, San Jacinto is always looking for innovative ways. Innovative ways to not only provide better services, but to also lower the costs of what it costs our taxpayers in regards to services in the city. The Chevron Corporation has reached out to the city of San Jacinto, and we are partnering with them. Right now we're in the middle of a survey, and what that survey is doing is team members from Chevron are going all throughout the city of San Jacinto and determining where would be the best fit to replace non-efficient lighting on street poles, at bus stations, with more modern, more efficient LED lighting. And what we're looking at right now with moving forward with this project is a taxpayer savings of somewhere between $75,000 and $100,000 a year to the taxpayers. That would be a savings to them in regards to what costs for lighting services within the city. So we're really excited about that.
You know what, Scott, I can't believe we're already out of time, and we just got to 2 things that we wanted to talk about. There's so much more. So will you promise you'll come back?
Absolutely.
I tell you, so much is happening in San Jacinto. It's very exciting.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We will have you back.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more of the Valley Connection right after this. Welcome back as we close the show. If you are looking for something fun to do with your family, there is so much happening right here in our valley. One place you can go visit is the Diamond Valley Arts Council, located in the Esplanade Arts Center. They have a wonderful third Sunday concert series. Another great place for the very young to the very old is the Valley-wide Recreation and Park District. Go to their website and see their calendar of events. Another thing that you won't want to miss the first Saturday of every month at the Western Science Center is Super Science Saturday. This is so much fun for not just kids, but for adults as well. You can always go to our website, thevalleyconnection.net, to get any previous information about events or to see this show or any previous shows. Thank you so much for being with us. Happy New Year, and please join us next month for more of the Valley Connection.